Still me. Mikey loaded up some mobs. The old crazy auto car. Crazy auto. So here's what I'm doing. Trying to repair this. I got the last. I had to reuse this one because the guy didn't have enough, so I think it'll work. I put insulation down here and put a new wire where it's cooked. I'm going to solder these. These are back together with new ends. My tape didn't stick too good, it's too cold. I put it over the heat vent but in the truck, but that'll be alright. Anyway, so I'm going to solder these up. I don't know if I can stick you somewhere where you can see. I'll probably knock it over. My trusty little soldering iron, which is plugged into my inverter in the truck. So here it goes. Melt the flux off and see if we get this puppy to suck up the tin. I like soldering these better than I do. I don't mind regular connectors, butt connectors where I can get at them, but stuff that's way underneath, you got to pull it apart. I'd rather solder it. Kind of know what you're getting then. See if I can do this so you can see it. Probably not. Still about 20 degrees out. It's pretty chilly. My little fenders are getting cold. I'll start the truck up and get warm here in a minute. Come on. Let's go. The trick is to get this stuff to suck right in, sweat right in, then it's, oh, you got a good, keeps moving on. There it goes. I don't know if you can see that or not. You wouldn't believe how much difference it makes when it's cold out. How much difference it makes soldering and stuff like that. I wouldn't think it would, but it does. Best to get that right on the tip of that thing. That's where he is. That's got to be sufficient. Ooh, Mikey got a nice load on. Okay. I think this is the last of them. The guy didn't have any more of them little connectors, or I would have put another new one on, but this was the best out of the ones that got burnt up here, so I think it'll be alright. get Kimmy going here. Sort through the rest of this stuff. Got my Boy Scout wand here. You see it? That's my Boy Scout wand. Pawpaw ain't rubbing two sticks together to make fire. That's too much like work. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just this heat shrink wrap stuff. Sticks a little bit better than tape. See if I can refrain from burning everything down again. I think I'm done soldering. Just gonna put a little tape on this. Tape is cold, but I've heated it up a couple times. It don't make much difference, so it'll be all right. Okay, now I gotta inspect this main harness. I think it's all right, but that might be what's giving me a bad signal on that stupid sensor. So I want to check these and make sure we're not got too burnt rubbed together or something. These don't look burnt here though. These were in a pretty good one of these mesh things. The mesh burnt up pretty good, but the wire I think is alright. But I just want to make sure they're not stuck together somewhere and giving that sensor a bad signal. I don't see any damage there. I saw one the other night that was the last night when I tore this apart. It was kind of bare looking. I don't know where it went now. Oh, I'm gonna go warm up. My fingers are cold. It's not like brutally cold, but it's like 20 and kind of damp feeling. So you know how that gets, right? It gets cold quick when your fingers are exposed. This all looks pretty good. I don't know which wire. I could do a continuity on it and see which wire is perhaps acting up here. This is a little bit melted, but the wires all look okay. I think it's alright. I think I'm going to throw that back together and take a chance on that. Worst comes to worst, I could just order this new harness from Hyundai. Probably be like $400,000, but if I had to mortgage my life away to get it. Now, actually, the parts aren't too bad. Well, I'm just here blabbing, and I'm not showing you what I'm doing. I'm just going through these wires to look for breaks and bare spots. I don't see anything too horrendous. I think I'm going to throw it back together, guys. See what happens. I really do. See if I can figure out how I put this all back together now. Okay. Well, if I got boogers running, nose runs like a leaky faucet. I'm going to sit in the truck and warm up for a second, get my fingers to thaw out so I can feel something. Oh, start my truck up and give you guys a nice close-up of my runny nose. Sorry about that, but I can't help it. It just whinge and whinge and whinge. Oh, it's a wascally nose. Oh, come on, heat. Oh, come on. Put my heat on my face plant vents here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, my hands hurt. My fingers are cold enough to hurt. It's beautiful working temperature, though. But not without gloves on. I mean, logging temperature's nice. Repairing stuff's kind of difficult when you can't move your finish. But here's this little, this is that little hydraulic sensor. It's $155 for that. So I don't know if you can see the tape. See the tape? Tape. Now, if I don't break that seal, I can return it. If I don't need it, I'm gonna put it back together before I just change this, because it would be like winning the freaking lottery, man, if I didn't have to spend that. Look at that, genuine kimchi parts. Kimchi. Yep, fermented cabbage, right from Korea. Kimchi. You guys think I'm joking? I'm not. That's what it's called. Kimchi. It's actually good. You ever try it? It's fermented cabbage. It's hotter than hubs of hell, but boy, is it good. So anyway, if I don't need that, I'm going to return it. See what it says? Where is it? Camera. Pressure sensor. Hopefully I won't need it. I probably will, because I don't think the harness that goes to this was an issue. Although one of those solenoid ones that were rubbed together could maybe sense a bad signal to it. I don't know. We'll find out in a little bit. I'm going to warm up, and then I'll light this thing up and see if it works. Alright, thanks guys. Hope you find